government media office in Gaza stated that Israel is depriving Palestinian civilians in the Strip of more than 350 types of essential food items. According to the office, the items Israel is preventing from them including table, eggs, red meat, poultry, fish, cheese, dairy products, vegetables, nutritional supplements, as well as essential items for pregnant women, patients, and those with weakened immune systems. Israeli occupation forces have released a number of detainees from the Gaza Strip through the Kisfiom military crossing, located northeast of Khan Yunis in the southern part of the Strip. Palestinian media reported that the occupation released 5 detainees from Gaza through the Kisfiom crossing, and they were transferred to Al-Aqsa Martyrs Hospital in Deir al-Balah. The National Committee for Missing Persons in the War of Extermination on Gaza announced that more than 10,000 martyrs remain buried underneath the rubble. Ala Eddin Aklouk, a spokesperson for the committee, stated that the Strip has turned into the largest mass graveyard in the world, noting that around 10,000 Palestinians are still missing under the debris. He explained that these martyrs were buried beneath the ruins of their homes, which have become mass graves without their final dignity being preserved or their bodies recovered. Israeli occupation warplanes carried out a series of intense airstrikes on southern Lebanon, targeting the area between the towns of Torah and Al-Absiyah, as well as several towns in the Sur district. Reports indicated that the strikes specifically targeted the area between Torah and Al-Absiyah in southern Lebanon. Lebanese media also reported heavy flight activity of Israeli aircrafts over southern Lebanon. The Lebanese Ministry of Health reported that 1 person was killed and 3 others injured as a result of Israeli airstrikes on southern Lebanon. Lebanese media stated that the Israeli strikes targeted the Al-Absiyah area and a valley between the villages of Torah and Deir al-Balah. Lebanon's Hezbollah said that both Lebanon and the group remain strictly committed to the ceasefire, with Israel accusing the Israeli military of repeated violations. In a statement, Hezbollah said Israel continues its hostile actions despite international appeals to halt the aggression. The group accused Tel Aviv of using threats and conditions to pressure Lebanon and rejected calls to limit its weapons under foreign influence. It stressed that the current priority is ending Israeli violations, not entering political negotiations, warning that any talks with Israel would serve only its interests. The United Nations Interim Force in Lebanon has reaffirmed that the UN Security Council Resolution 1701 remains the cornerstone of restoring stability in Lebanon. UNIFIL stressed that any violation of the ceasefire agreement undermines the fragile calm along the southern border. The mission emphasized its ongoing efforts to support and strengthen the authority of the Lebanese state in the south, in coordination with the Lebanese armed forces, to maintain peace and prevent escalation. The Grand Egyptian Museum has witnessed a remarkable turnout on its third day of public opening as large numbers of tourists and Egyptians flocked to explore the monumental site. Visitors enjoyed an exceptional cultural experience that beautifully showcased the grandeur of the ancient Egyptian civilization and the museum's architectural magnificence, affirming its status as one of the world's most iconic heritage landmarks. Egypt has successfully recovered 36 looted antiquities from the United States in line with Egypt President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi's directives to reclaim the nation's stolen heritage. The artifacts retrieved from New York included 11 pieces seized by the Attorney General's office, 24 rare Coptic and Syriac manuscripts, and a painted limestone panel from the 18th dynasty returned by the Metropolitan Museum of Art. This achievement underscores Egypt's firm commitment to safeguard its cultural legacy through coordinated national and international efforts. Egypt's pavilion at the World Travel Market London 2025 has won the Best Design Award, honoring its innovative presentation of Egypt's cultural identity. Tourism Minister Sharif Fathi received the award before the Grand Egyptian Museum's replica exhibit, which captivated visitors with an immersive Tutankhamun experience. He hailed the win as a recognition of Egypt's creative tourism strategy and unmatched destination diversity. The 1,225 square meter pavilion blended ancient heritage with modern design, drawing strong visitor turnout and international acclaim for its artistry and promotion of Egypt's timeless appeal. Egypt's embassies and consulates worldwide are finalizing preparations to ensure strong participation by the Egyptians abroad in the 2025 House of Representatives elections. In a statement, the Egyptian Foreign Ministry added that the polling will take place on November 7th and 8th for the first phase and November 21st and 22nd for the second. A total of 139 polling stations across 117 countries have been equipped to facilitate smooth voting. The Egyptian Foreign Ministry has also set up a 24-hour operation room in coordination with the National Election Authority to oversee the process and maintain effective communication missions abroad. The voting marathon for Egyptians abroad in the 2025 parliamentary election begins today. That comes as Egypt's embassy in Wellington, New Zealand, is the first polling station to open for expatriate voters due to the time difference with Cairo. Meanwhile, California will host the final voting committee to open its doors at 7 a.m. Cairo local time tomorrow, marking the conclusion of the global voting rollout for Egyptians overseas.